Today, let me teach you how to talk bad about your employer. Seriously. Hi, my name is Chung, and I'm an executive search consultant and your career coach at Pinpoint Asia. If you have watched any career advice or interview tips on this particular topic, you would find that every single one of them will tell you not to talk anything negative about your previous employer. And this is an absolutely valid advice. The reason is based on the notion that if you say negative things about your previous employer or boss, now chances are you will do the same again in your next job search. Therefore, the prospective employer or interviewer may feel that if you join them and you decide to leave them at some point, which may inevitably happen, you will also talk bad about them too. Having said that, there are times when you just have no choice. This is especially the case when you join a new company and after, say, 6 months, you realize and you decide this is just not the right environment for you and you decide to look for a new opportunity. Or you've already left the company within a short period of time. And then during the interviewer asks you why you're looking for a new opportunity or why you left your previous firm. You can tell them all you want about how you're looking for a new opportunity or career advancement or new learning opportunities or roles that are more aligned to your career goals and etc. If you have stayed with your previous company for only a short period of time, say less than 1 year, these answers probably won't be convincing enough. They may feel that you are not telling them the truth or you're hiding something, or worse yet, they may feel that you are a flight risk. The reason I say that is because if you left your previous company in a short period of time when there were no push factors, when the previous company had no real issue, you may do the same in your next position too after you join the new company. So this video is about what you can do in unavoidable circumstances when it is almost necessary for you to describe push factors. The push factors, the factors that cause you to leave your last firm or reasons because of which you are considering your current move. So let's get right into it. Number 1, nothing personal. It is much safer and more recommended for you to make it about circumstances or company or even team rather than making it about a particular person or group of people such as your manager or colleague and etc. That would seem way too personal and you don't want to do that. I suggest mentioning circumstances or changes that happen that are outside of your control. It can also be about the company culture. For example, you may want to discuss a high turnover rate that affects your ability to deliver results. It could be some of the projects that have been canceled or being canceled due to lack of budget. It can be about a large number of people who recently left your firm that made you wonder if this team or company is where you will be able to truly build a long-term career. Number 2, miscommunication or mismatch of expectation. If there was a major miscommunication during the interview and you realize that the new role that you just started is significantly different from what was communicated to you previously, this may be something you want to point out. For example, you were promised team management during the interview, but after you joined the firm, you realize there has been a reorg and you don't have a team anymore. Or perhaps you interviewed for an engineering/delivery role, but after you joined the company, you realize that it is actually much more of an operation or support-oriented role with very little build-out. Or perhaps you decided to join this company because of some highly promising, high-profile project that would give you an excellent exposure and growth potential. But then you realize after you join the company that that particular project or program has been assigned to another team, and you're left with a project that is completely outside of your career direction. Number 3, job security. If there are any factors that make you feel like your job security is on the line, these may be valid reasons for leaving. For example, lack of budget, projects being canceled, restructuring that is coming up, downsizing or high turnover rate, multiple senior management changes, and etc. can be, again, reasons that are more understandable when it comes to reasons for leaving. Number 4, discuss your effort to work it out. Make sure that you communicate that you did not leave at the first sign of challenge. Describe the steps you took, the concrete steps you took to work things out, to improve the situation, or to find a solution. For example, if your project was canceled, did you make an effort to find other worthwhile initiatives? If half of your team left, did you proactively seek out your manager or HR to understand what is really going on and to resolve the issue? What effort did you put in to resolve the issue and solve the problem? If you decided to leave after having tried everything that you can to work things out, it would be much more understandable and acceptable that you had to move on. Negative experience in companies do happen from time to time, unfortunately. And even though you want to avoid saying anything negative about your employer or the company as much as possible, in certain unavoidable situations, a sincere answer as to why you had to leave the previous firm may be more effective than throwing out template sample answers that are simply not applicable. Again, I want to make sure that you understand that this is the last resort. Please do not think after watching this video that you have some kind of license to, or you know how to talk bad about all the previous companies and employers that you did not like. That will work against you. You do not want to do that. But in the event that you have no choice but to explain some of the extenuating circumstances that forced you to leave your previous firms or that are forcing you to consider a new move, these can be helpful tools that you can use to overcome that hurdle and focus instead on more important things such as all the wonderful things that you can do for the new employer and the tremendous value that you can add. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Again, as always, please leave your comments and questions below, and happy interviewing.